Alright, so I'm gonna do a vinyl record collection because I have so many. I have over 100. I also just got like 12 more records, so just gonna get into it. So I have this giant bin next to me, and then I also have a shelf of like all of my newer records. I tried my best to alphabetize it. This is my record setup. I have a Audio Technica. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. And then I have these Insignia Bluetooth speakers. I keep electronics in here, and I used to keep records in here, but it just got a little heavy. And then underneath here, I just have a cheap CD player from Amazon. First, got ABBA, Greatest Hits. Also, I have these sleeves and then inner sleeves for easy access. Next is Paul Anka, Life Goes On. Then I have Joan Armatrading. Next is my pretty hefty collection of Pat Benatar. She's one of my favorites. I just got this one recently. It's Benatar Live album. In the Heat of the Night, Precious Time, Get Nervous, which has one of my first favorite songs of her, Shadows of the Night. Next I have Moody Blues. Got a few of them. I also have Octave. Got some pretty cool cover art. Next one I got off of eBay because I love Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. This is James Brown, Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. I love that song. Next, also an eBay purchase, Hoagie Carmichael, Stardust, and much more. I really love Stardust Reprise, just the beginning of that song. I just love how it sounds. Now time for my basically complete Carpenters collection. They're kind of the reason why I started to collect records. Have Ticket to Ride, Close to You. This is my favorite album, and I love their version of Help. Carpenter's Self-Titled, Got a Song for You. I love this album cover. Now and Then, Horizon, A Kind of Hush, and Passage. I love this cover art. Made in America. It's their Christmas album. And then I just recently purchased Voice of the Heart. Next I have The Cars. It's got Let the Good Times Roll on it. Nat King Cole, Blossom Fell. Then the Commodores. I got this Christopher Cross vinyl. I recognize the album cover, but I didn't figure out until after I got it that the song Sailing on this vinyl was sampled by the 1975 in one of their songs. Fifth Dimension, love the cover art. Sheena Easton, not a big fan of this like 80s pop sound. Donna Fargo, All About a Feeling. Roberta Flack, it's called I'm the One. I do like her other album better, and I have a single of hers of my favorite song by her. This one is also an eBay purchase. The Flamingos. I love this album. A lot of the songs sound pretty similar and they're just very echoey. One of their most popular is I Only Have Eyes for You, and I love that song. Next, this one. Don't really play this much, but Connie Francis. I think it's cool though that it still has the original sticker on it. It's in the shrink wrap, which yeah, that's how cheap they used to be. Next I have Julie Garland Live. I really like Julie Garland. Judy Garland. Next is, I have a few by Leslie Gore. This is I'll Cry If I Want To. It has It's My Party. Oh, ugh, and it smells very antique. And I have California Nights. Next I have Heart. I think it's supposed to come with 2 discs, but I only have one of them. I got it at like a flea market. And I have Little Queen by Heart. This is my favorite album by them. I love Sylvan Song and Dream of the Archer. It's so good. This one does not have a cover because it was just wrecked. This is Elton John, Yellow Brick Road. Got some of his classics on there, though I'm not a big Elton John listener. Got a few from Olivia Newton-John. Come On Over. Physical, Physical. I really like the song Falling on this soundtrack of Xanadu. I haven't actually watched the movie, but I really like the song Xanadu on this. One of my recent purchases that was on my list was Journey Escape. This album just has a few of their classics on it. Next, I have a few Carole King. This one's got writing on it. The inside is super duper cool looking. It's Tapestry. It's got I Feel the Earth Move, It's Too Late, You've Got a Friend, Will You Love Me Tomorrow? My least favorite song is that Gilmore Girls theme song though. Definitely not my favorite, but then I have Music. Alright, another recent purchase is I finally got Cyndi Lauper's She's So Unusual. It's got Time After Time on it. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Love this album. And I have Peggy Lee, All Would Glow Again, Brenda Lee's Greatest Hits, although it does not have Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree on it, I guess because it's a Christmas song, but come on, that's like her greatest hit. Julie London, ooh, love her, has such a beautiful voice. And I have Mary McGregor, Torn Between Two Loves. Didn't know anything about her, but I picked this vinyl up just based off of the cover and I really like it. Next I have two Mamas and the Papas vinyl. This one, it's got some damage to it. Then I just picked up this one, People Like Us, Johnny Mathis, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. I really like Midnight Cowboy on this. The Good Book by Melanie, which this is kind of cool. It's like a book inside on the front. It's got all the lyrics on it. Next is my Joni Mitchell collection. I can't really listen to Joni Mitchell on Spotify. Got A Court and Spark, The Hissing of Summer Lawns, For the Roses, Don Juan's Reckless Daughter, Shiny Toys, it's a single, and then I just picked up Blue. Next I got some Motown. I love finding these vinyls because they have all the classic Motown hits, like Ain't No Mountain High Enough and ABC and I'll Be There. Another one that has like You're All I Need to Get By. Next I have The Police, Synchronicity. This was a super cool find. It has Every Breath You Take on it, which I love that song. Then I have Patti Page. This is my only picture disc. It's Prince, Purple Rain. I really love the beautiful ones on this. Jerry Rafferty, City to City. A fan of the song Baker Street like everyone else because they labeled it on the cover. Helen Reddy's Greatest Hits. My grandma gave me this. Linda Ronstadt, Simple Dreams. Diana Ross, To Love Again. I have no idea who this is, but my grandpa gave me this. I haven't listened to it yet though. It's also got Braille on the top of it, that's cool. Got a few Air Supply. This one's pretty damaged. The One That You Love. Then I have Diana Ross and the Supremes Greatest Hits. Diana Ross and the Supremes Reflection. I got a few Carly Simon. This is probably my favorite album of hers. The Best Things on here. Anticipation. This is a cool metallic cover. No Secrets. Boys in the Trees. And Spy. Next I have Donna Summer on the radio. And then I just picked up The Temptations live at the Copa. I would definitely recommend like getting some live albums because when you play it on your record, it actually sounds like you're there. Then Wings. This is Paul McCartney's other band, and I really like the song Arrow Through Me. This is called Back to the Egg. And then The Who, Who's Next? Love Bubba O'Reilly. Almost forgot. Just picked this up. Queen, The Game. It's cool. It's shiny and metallic. And it has Another One Bites the Dust on it. Alright, that's it for all of the older records. Alright, to start off, I have this most likely bootleg of an album. It's called Anjos by Juliana Barrick. I really like the song Anjos. This is like an instrumental album, but it's very eerie and just, it's beautiful. Next, I have Andrew Bell, Dive Deep. This is one of my favorite artists, and I actually just went to a concert a few weeks ago where he played the acoustic version of Black Bear, which I don't have that vinyl, but I have this one, and my favorite song on this vinyl is When the End Comes. Next, I have Boy Genius. I think it's called The Album or something like that. Cigarettes After Sex, and this is a white album. Claro, Sling. This is probably my most beautiful vinyl. Lauren Daigle, and it's just this rainbow splatter color. Lauren Daigle is definitely like my top favorite Christian artist. Favorite songs on here is probably Don't Believe Him. Then I have the Interstellar soundtrack. I finally got this. I got it off of Amazon. This is definitely a popular soundtrack. Cornfield Chase is definitely the most familiar song on here. Bon Iver for Emma. Love the song Re-Stacks. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but Bon Iver, self-titled. This is the most beautiful cover art. So I have it actually hanging up on my wall. And I love Mitch Kent. The Jonas Brothers, the album. Next is my only but favorite Lana Del Rey album, Blue Banisters, which Blue Banisters is my favorite song on here. The Lumineers, Cleopatra. I actually went and saw the Lumineers in concert last year and had a blast. I really like Angela. The Lumineers 3, Roman numeral 3. Favorite songs on here is Salt in the Sea and Donna. The Lumineers Brightside bonus tracks. It's black with white splatter. And the reason I got this is because it has Just Like Heaven on it, which is originally by The Cure, but I really like their version of it as well. Alanis Morissette, Such Pretty Forks in the Road. Love this cover art. And I actually went and saw, about a year ago, Jagged Little Pill. That is my favorite musical. So good. The cast was so good. And they performed a song called Smiling, which was written for the musical, but Alanis put it out in this album. Next, I have a few of The Neighborhood. This one's called I Love You. Wiped Out. This is probably my favorite album. I love Baby Came Home too. Cry Baby, Single. Lots of good songs on here. And I have this one. It's got songs like Nervous, Reflections, Void. Next, I have Pentatonix Christmas album. This was sent to me by accident. Amazon sent this to me, but I didn't lose any money from it, so I just kept it. Pentatonix, they're great. They're iconic. Love their Christmas music. Then I have 2 King Princesses. This one's Cheap Queen and Hold On Baby. The Soul soundtrack. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite Pixar movies. I love Pixar movies. It's clear. And I'm also going to show you the inside. Super duper cool. And I got this because I love the song Epiphany. This is not a modern record, but it's brand new. Female species. This has Stop and Think It Over. It's called Tale of My Lost Love. This was not released until recently. It's a girl band from the 60s, I think. One Sufjan Stevens songs. This is one of my favorite albums. I can just listen to the entire thing and like every single song on it. It's got songs like 4th of July on it. Dang, this one's heavy. Harry Styles, Fine Line. I got this because I like the song Fine Line on it. Next up is my Taylor Swift collection. We got Speak Now, Dark Purple, 1989 Taylor's version, Lover, Blue, Pink. It's got my favorite song on this album, which is Afterglow. Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions. I went on Record Store Day and picked this up. Folklore, Evermore. They're both red. I got them both off of eBay for a pretty good price. My favorite song on here is probably Evermore, actually, or Champagne Problems. Then I got Midnights, which kind of sour about this vinyl because she released basically an entire other album after this, and this only has 13 songs on it. I would say my favorite is Labyrinth or Midnight Rain. Oh damn, it's green. The Tortured Poets Department. Smells brand new. It's got a book in it. I have not spun this yet. I would say I do like I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. It's just fun, but it's also kind of a sad song. I actually went and got to see Taylor's Eras tour, which I had such a fun night. I danced the whole time, 3 hours. My feet definitely hurt. Again, she released an entire extra... Nay! My dog's right next to me. Next I have Bootleg, Cocteau Twins, Heaven or Las Vegas. Really like the song Cherry Colored Funk, even though I have no idea idea what she's saying. I don't think anyone does. Next is my collection of the 1975. I think I'm missing one of their albums. Got this one, their classic, A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. Notes on a Conditional Form. Being Funny in a Foreign Language. This is my favorite album. I love every song on it. I could listen to every song on it. Like this blue translucent color. Last for vinyl is my 7-inch singles. Aha. Aha! It's got Take On Me on this. A Beach Boy one. It's got Surfin' Safari, Carpenters, Sandy, and I Need to Be in Love. I already have this on the large vinyl, but I got it because I Need to Be in Love is like one of my favorite songs from them. So sorry, it just flipped you off. Roberta Flack. My favorite song is Feel Like Making Love. Brenda Lee, Papa Noel, and then it's got Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Connie Francis, Stupid Cupid, and Who's Sorry Now. The Bee Gees. One of my favorite songs is Staying Alive. Say, Say, Say by Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. Alright, and now last is my little CD collection. Red, Taylor's version. 1989, Taylor's version. Midnights. I got this at the tour. I really wanted this because it had all of, not all of the songs, but most of the songs, and all of the songs I liked on this album. Hunger Games, Catching Fire. I bought this on accident. I meant to get the other Hunger Games CD, which I do have. It's got Safe and Sound on it. Divergent. This is definitely a bit beat up, but I really like the Ellie Goulding songs on this. And then I Need You by M83. Likey Lee, I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but I never learn. It's got No Rest for the Wicked on it. This is a weird purchase, but it's Rockabye Baby lullaby renditions of The Cure. Now, if you watch the show The Last of Us, when they're on the carousel, there was this song playing, and I'm like, this sounds very familiar. And it was the rendition, the lullaby rendition of Just Like Heaven off of this album. So I bought it. I love it. I've not played it to go to sleep yet, but maybe I should. Alright, that is all of my vinyls and CD collection. Definitely have quite a lot, and it's always growing. I really love collecting vinyl because it's nice to have all the music that I like in just a physical form, and I can keep these forever. That is it. Minnie. Good job. Hi, Minnie.